So this question comes from a young one that is taking my course. And the question is, how do I get my siblings to act in my movies and stay put and behave and everything? So I'm presuming the filmmaker is young but older. So there's a lot of presumptions. They didn't say what their age is, but I'm going to say high schoolish, and probably their siblings are, tweens or, under 10 or maybe even just toddlers. And that's adorable. So I'm actually my answer to that is that it's the same methods you would use in a different context, but the same methods you use for adults being in a movie that maybe they're not getting paid for. So you want to show them the advantages of being in your movie. And so the first thing is you want to make sure they're going to, they get the sense that they're going to have a good time, and so that's an important thing. And going to the adults aspect of it, most adults who are actors, even if they're not getting paid, they want to know that the environment on set is going to be safe and is going to be fun, uplifting. Unless there's another strong reason, they want their day to be pleasant. Everybody does. So you want to create that. And so for siblings, you want to just let them know that it's going to be like a fun time. So when you're writing up your movie, give them stuff that they like doing, or give them, because you're in a very interesting position because you know them, they're your siblings. So maybe when you're making this something that they're going to enjoy doing, and you know what their tastes are. So do they like making silly faces? Then how can you incorporate that into the role that they're playing, where that's maybe like the key, the twist at the end? I don't even know, but you use your creativity, because it sounds like you're creating the movie and everything, and you're casting your family in there. So I would, speaking of family, also enjoy, I'm presuming your family is helping you, your mom and dad, or whoever is your caretaker, because you have a camera. So maybe they got you the camera. They're encouraging this creativity in you. So maybe they can help you with your siblings, wrangle them a bit, keep them interested, encourage them, tell them they're doing a good job, and know what parents are really good about knowing what their kids like, and how to get them to do stuff in order, and the kids do that because they know what they like. I wouldn't use disciplinary action to make a movie. Like, I wouldn't have, and your parents probably won't anyway, they're not gonna punish your sibling for not behaving in the movie. But maybe if everybody behaves afterward, you all go get some ice cream, or you go to a video game arcade or something like that. Something, I don't know what's fun in your town, but somewhere where it's fun, a fun outing if everybody makes the movie and behaves during it, because maybe it is a little bit squirmy, but if your parents are there going hey, we'll go to your favorite restaurant if you just stay put and do what your sister or brother tells you to do for another few hour or so. And so that can sometimes work too. Or maybe you want to say, I don't know how old you are, if you have a job or anything, a little bit of maybe a side income while you're in school, and maybe you can be hey, I'll get you that toy that you wanted if you do this, and so it's a way of encouraging that. And these are all, it's funny because on a larger adult scale, this is how things happen. Hey, we'll add this perk to your contract if you do this movie, and so this isn't unique to children, except for the fact that it's unique in that you have to gear the reward or the pay toward what your sibling will like. And so that's my answer. It's pretty straightforward, and it would be helpful to know what your age is and what your everything. I wouldn't shoot too long with little kids, siblings. There are trained actors who, by the way, don't usually, their day is 8 hours if they're under 18, and that's that in professional filmmaking. And that is because you shouldn't overwork children, so just And also because it's an attention span thing and that whole thing. So just keep that in mind, in that, you know, they're at a different stage in life than you are, and their capacity to focus is not as strong as yours when they're younger, and they want to just go out and play and be silly and do that whole thing, and they'll start acting rambunctious sometimes, some kids, if they are forced to stay put and they don't want to do that. And that's all I have to say today. Anyway, thank you for your question. Thank you for watching. If you like this video, please subscribe and also hit that like button. Thank you, and I will see you soon.